We want to change the way that these offices are run. We want to prevent them from being shut down. We want to stop this assembly line kind of caregiver. Instead of having a caseworker, it's like this person's in charge of this person's in charge of that.
More like an assembly line where you don't want that because they think it makes it efficient, but really, like, according to people, it really is not.
And we want the governor to immediately cancel this contract with a company called Maximus, which is potentially going to cut 40,000 people from their medical cards.
I wear hearing aids. I had several surgery on my eyes, several surgery on my ears, surgery on my mouth. Now I found out I won't be able to get dentures or root canals or anything else. And I'm kind of afraid of they might start and say I can't get new hearing aids, because I get new hearing aids every 3 years. It used to be every 5 years, but now every 3 years. And glasses, I had cataract surgery, so I don't need to wear glasses anymore. When I come see my caseworker, I normally sit for an hour, sometimes 2 hours. That's a long time for me because I'm kind of a nervous person, and sitting that long, I could be through something else with my time. But here I am down here. I just gave a worker my new rent for Chicago housing because it went up. And no idea, they might cut my food stamp. It was $83. Now it's $74. It might go back down to 10, all I know.
And I just found out I'm on disability because I'm a dialysis patient. And I get from the government, I get $2,100 a month, which is supposed to cover my living expenses, rent, everything else, which just covers all that. I just found out now from the state, I have to meet some kind of a spend-down deductible for medical expenses of $1,800 a month, which obviously leaves me about $200 a month. I don't know. How are we supposed to live on that? That's pretty much all I have to say.
So what was your reason for coming to the office today?
I'm on food stamps. I got attacked at work. Mm-hmm. So they cut my food stamps in half, and so that's what brought me here.
So in your experience here, generally, how do you feel about how long you were waiting? And
I think it's ridiculous because, like, I waited over an hour. I know there's other people that have been in there over 2 hours, and it just seems like there could be a more efficient way to handle this. Miss Perez helped me. She was very helpful, explained to me why, they cut it in half and so forth. Mm-hmm.
So there used to be a system where there was a caseworker assigned to each person,
right? And
now it's not. Do you feel like that was a better?
I think it would be more beneficial because someone would somewhat know your case then, instead of always getting someone different. But if that person gets 25 people in one day, that specific person, then you'll be waiting a much longer time to see that specific caseworker.
Are there other questions or concerns that you have about the way the system works? Or?
A big way is, like, instead of coming here, if they had someone you could talk to on the phone, so they could have explained it to me then, instead of I had to come over here, wait over an hour, for someone to see me, and they could answer the questions on the phone.
The responsiveness today was very abrupt. When I was questioning the amount of benefits that I should be receiving versus what was issued to me. Mm-hmm. And I was referred to a supervisor. 2 months of benefits that had been paid over a period of a month and a half was now reduced by half a month, and that I was not entitled to it because of the way they prorate. Mm-hmm. And so subsequently, I was just asked to be escorted out of the building by security because I questioned the amount that I was supposed to receive over a 2-month period of time, and only got a month and a half as opposed to the full 2 months worth of benefits.
Were you making use of this office in the old system where there was a caseworker assigned to you?
Absolutely. Yes, I was.
Do you think that was when you had that under that system, do you think they were better able to understand your situation, or do you think it's better now? where you don't have your own assigned caseworker?
I would lean to say that it was better under the old system where you had a caseworker.
The things that we're really advocating for are to stop the closure and consolidation of the public aid offices, and to stop, there's this
Maximus contract, which basically is this company that the company hired to redetermine people's eligibility for their Medicaid.
And what they're doing is sending stuff to their houses and calling them, asking for information, saying, hey, can we get this to see if you're still eligible? And if they don't reply to the email or, send the stuff back, then they get cut. And, that's not fair. People's addresses change, their phone numbers change, and they don't even know they're getting cut because they didn't get the information, obviously. So they're going to go to the hospital and try and use their medical card and get denied. Yeah, a lot of people haven't been informed, and, majority of the people have, been really curious as to what we're doing, and, saying like, good job, like, thank you for doing this, like, someone finally needed to do this. And, there are, the select few people that really do want to, get involved and, help distribute petitions and that kind of stuff. And then there are also people that are just, like, thank you for caring, like, those types of things.